What is the best yearbook quote you've read? I'm a senior, but I like to stay freshman. Goodbye everyone, I'll remember you all in therapy. Plankton L. 4 young women, all looking Asian, next to each other because all of them had the last name Win. Their yearbook quotes. We are not and related. If I was the third person in that list, I totally would have made my quote, actually, instead of not, just to fuck with everyone. Cheaters never win, but I just graduated. I'm not a vegetarian because I love animals. I'm a vegetarian because I hate plants. When is this due? Perfect. What is better? To be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? Parthenax. Skyrim. Skyrim? Happy Cake Day. And there, ladies and gentlemen, that was hell. Bromine, oxygen, sulfur, beryllium, fluorine, oxygen, rhenium, holmium, Einstein, you monsieur, bros, before, hose. See you when I'm famous. A few years later, he became famous. He had a plan, and he went with it. Not pregnant, just eating good. Mine, I came, I saw, I left. You sound like a lumberjack. I don't know who it is. But my older sister's school had a guy named Amit whose quote was, I'm not a myth. I'm a legend. I don't think anything can top that. Yeah sure buddy, because none hasn't seen it floating around the internet for the past decade or so. That makes it even more likely for other Amits to use this quote. The more you wait, the harder you are to kidnap. Stay safe, eat cake. You don't have to tell me twice. The happier we get, the less we see. Hashtag Asians #life. Mine is, you can always trust a magician with a stapled butthole. What? They can't shove the rabbit up their ass. A girl with a hijab said, no, Voldemort does not live underneath my turban. Another one said, I went throughout high school without anyone realizing I got a haircut. I can't wait to see how fat you all get. I found a row of people with the name Karen and it went like this. We fucks, stop making fun of us. Interesting coincidence. So my school was really boring. We had to have sensible quotes. I wanted to, of course I dress well. Why do you think I spent so much time in the closet? But nope. So I had to change it. However, somehow my friend got away with his, which was, you can't spell slaughter without laughter. Gay jokes are the best lol. That school sounds boring. I could go on for hours about how bad it was when the new principal came in, but that's not for this question. I wouldn't call this best, but it was memorable. Psycho goth loser chick's quote was, you can't spell slaughter without laughter. Dunno how the fuck that made it into my yearbook, but yeah, she will be in prison someday. She's not wrong though. Veni, vidi, iramabo hincm2 with me. I came, I saw, I got the fuck out of here. Got away with swearing in fucking Latin. Legend, Miska, Mosca, Mickey Mouse. 18 holes in one day and I still have time to play golf. I would love to answer this question, but yearbook quotes were banned from my school the year I graduated because the previous year, people wrote inappropriate things in them. Monsieur, I went to a Catholic high school, so I get why they were so overprotective, but still, I wanted to write something really stupid so I could respond to posts like these. Unfortunately, I was high and missed my yearbook photo anyway. Did your yearbook staff not moderate them? At my school, they just won't print your quote if it's inappropriate or hateful. Oh wow, I'm glad I haven't taken mine yet. If you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. Psych. There was one with a girl who was wearing a head wrap that said that no, Voldemort is not in my head wrap, and I thought it was hilarious. PFFF. A young woman whose name was something like Sarah Pfister. Her quote said, Pfister? I barely know her. Quote, a cow that can't fly is just a cow. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Mewtwo. I'm going to end up working at Red Lobster. Crossing the border was easier than graduating. We threw a mole through a basketball hoop. Literally a senior quote of one of the punk, hardcore kids when I was a freshman in 2003. I'm not condoning animal abuse and I'm not even sure if it was based on real events, but that's actually what he chose for his senior quote. Mine was, I'd say I get high on life, but I don't get out much. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead. I used to be an adventurer like you, then I took an arrow to the knee. My kids are gonna talk about my yearbook quote someday, my dad. The prophecy is true. Mine was, Hannah Montana said nobody's perfect yet here I am. My high school yearbook committee was a whack-ass mess. But if they had actually published the damn things, mine would have been AAA. You coulda made me drop my croissant. Not gonna lie, I'd really hate to be a chalkboard. Ha, sap nu puas. NOU. Another quote I liked was no. Rosa Parks PS, Happy Cake Day my man. Thank you, kind stranger. No problemo. I saw one when I was scrolling online and it said my mom should have swallowed me. Where can I leave a review? Group name, girls are like tiny you miss here when in heat they'll go with anything. Parik shit Ravi, the S is silent. High school to went I, school high to went y'all read it backwards less than. Good one. That one is high up on my list of favorite quotes. Guy 1, you gotta enjoy the little things in life. Like blowing bubbles. Guy 2, they call me Bubbles in the classroom cause I am on always rising to the top. I love that one. Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Let's eat from the Wonder Years lol. IDK what the quote was, but the kid was named LaForche. If alcohol doesn't solve your problems, then you are not using enough alcohol. So I can write anything and it'll be in the yearbook. When signing mine a dude wrote with his name. Always a worthy opponent. And so were you, I guess. Cracked me up cause he was always such a witty guy and it read like a lot of his jokes. If they're available in my school. I never got their yearbooks. Mine would definitely be, I can't turn water into wine. But I could turn your girl into your ex #ScienceVille9. I found this on Twitter. I think it's 2015 Valentine's Day. But I'm not too sure. Any yearbook quote that links to a scene from a TV show or a movie. Like the Office scene where Michael says, I should have burned this place down when I had the chance. Life is like a really gross amusement park. Don't ever change. What? I'm too late with turning in my yearbook quote? Disregard females obtain currency. My mom told me not to put something stupid here. PFFF. You aren't epic backflip. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what they have learned in school. Nothing can stop the class of 2020. Well, that was a lie. Amit Mandibili. I am not Amit, I am a legend. What a legend. I have two. Call me Carson put. Subscribe to Call Me Carson on YouTube. And this Asian have put. The happier we get, the less we see. I know it's kind of wrong, but it really cracks me up. Someone put in the link to a Rickroll. Teacher give Jeff diploma. Jeffrey, quote, from a boy, I like my women like I like my coffee. I don't like coffee. You went to high school, I went to school high. I don't go crazy, I am crazy. I just go normal from time to time. I have two from the same year. Actually, being dead is not good. And, don't worry, it's only a high explosive. I saw one where a girl with a hijab put hers as high school gave me a harder time than airport security. The more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap. Stay safe. Eat cake. I saw a comment along the lines of finally I beat the tutorial. Now I have to do some level grinding. As a game fan, I found it great and will probably use that. Prepare for trouble and make a double by a brother and a sister named Jesse and James. Pokemon fans will understand. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.